definitely. Have appreciated working with you and would use you again, as well as recommend you to others. I mean, it's been a very positive experience. Before we engaged Kapital, we had tried on our own to hire and didn't pull in very strong candidates. And so then we worked with another recruiting firm, and I can't remember their name right now, but they did not find candidates that were the right fit for what we were looking for. They tended to be more program managers or implementers, and we were really looking for someone who could do the day-to-day work. And that's when we found Kapital. I think it's been a really positive experience. I appreciated the initial screening. It really made us think as a team about what we really wanted, as well as I think giving you better information when you were looking for candidates. Well, definitely. I mean, just because we did find such a strong candidate in a fairly short time frame. I mean, because we had been looking, and I know it was over the summer and all those things, but we probably posted our first position in May, and it wasn't until we had Kapital data on board that we actually got candidates that were fit. So that definitely streamlined the process and got us someone fairly quickly. A lot of it was the kind of questionnaires that, really made us, as I said, think through the position. I also feel like perhaps there was more screening of the candidates before they even got to us than with other consultants, where they're just kind of sending you over the resume for anyone who fits, who has Workday on their resume. So I think those kinds of things, really helped us, that we didn't have to ask all the questions when we got somebody in. We could really dig in and see how they would fit. For me, the best thing was that we had success. I mean, really that's what you're after. You're trying to find the right person. And I really do think Allison, who we hired, is going to be a great fit, that she's actually going to stay and stick around and all those things, that it's not just a placeholder person that we're having to, try out and see if she'll do. She really is a strong fit, I think, for the organization and for the work we needed her to do. I will say the other consultant group we worked with did not do that. I mean, I'm familiar with steering calls from other projects I've worked on, but in the recruiting process, I haven't seen that as, kind of a check-in. And I do think that is very helpful, just to have those, standard check-in times where everybody's going to get together and you can kind of talk about the process and how it's going, and as you say, share any feedback with other recruiters I've worked with. It may be a phone call occasionally, but it's sporadic, or just email communications, which it's just not as effective. Yes, I would definitely recommend you to others. I mean, that it was just, your team is very professional, you're great to work with, you listen, kept us really up to date, and again, the results were great. I mean, I think finding a great fit is a stellar result.